Alright, Meow. Hopefully everyone is doing well, that they had a fruitful and restful weekend, that you weren't affected by the wintry weather that's come up on the East Coast. We are picking up where we left off quite some time ago. I had stated I will be playing Terraria Calamity as the palette cleanser for probably about 2 weeks or so. And then we'll be back on the horse that is Rad Red, the last 3 monotypes. I believe the last boss I fought was Cryogen, because I have the Archmage dude bro, the guy, the NPC that's unlocked after you kill Cryogen. I may have done Aquatic Scourge. I legit don't remember. It is possible I have, because I have some of the Acid Rain stuff, but I don't think I have a summon for it, so it's also possible I never did that one. I believe we have 1 or 2 mechanical bosses down, but we are very much still pre-Plantera as it comes to where we are in hard mode. Plantera is going to be a real hoot and a holler, as it were. I'm definitely not looking forward to that fight. We're going to have to make an arena, much like most of the fights. I hope everyone is doing well. I have to figure out where we left off and what we need to do, and we'll go from there. All right, very good. All right, and we're back. Just had to get those things taken care of. And we're on Cinnabon, because I like Cinnabon Island. All right, so it's morning. I'm gonna see if I can find what we need to make the summoning item for the Aquatic Scourge. Okay. It needs seafood. So seafood is sand. Okay. That's why I don't have the summoning item for it, because I need shark fins. And sharks are not easy to fight. I may have shark fins, but I remember trying to fight sharks in the past, and there's a boss that will just be chilling down there. I think I can get an item that makes it so that boss doesn't like trigger, but I still have to do some shark stuff. So that very likely explains why we haven't done Aquatic Scourge yet, which means we did Cryogen, and I don't think we've done Crabulon. No, I did do Crabulon, I remember now, because that's pre-hard mode. So yeah, we fought Cryogen. We don't think we fought Aquatic Scourge. Let's look at Brimstone Elemental. I think I was making an arena for it, but I never actually did the fight. All right, let's see what I need to make this summon. Night, Havoc, Unholy Core. Okay, so I don't think I've made this yet, but I think I can, because I know I have Hellstone. So let's do some exploring, and we'll find our footing. All right, we'll go back to that for now. There we go. All right, so realistically, Axe of Purity is what I'm going to be doing for a while, because it's got a really good right click. The Ice Chunk, that's a summon. Okay, so let's see. We have the Heartbeat Ring, which we need. That builds into something, but I don't think I have what's needed for it yet. We're not fighting a boss actively, so I think I can get rid of this for now. Same thing with the Permafrost. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So let's see. We made a hollowed biome in our home area because it helps keep away corruption. And I like it as a biome. I do have wings. That mount isn't really good though. All right, so what do we have? We have our water candle. Hollowed sand also will stymie the increase of corruption. Yumi, thank you for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. I hope you had a great weekend, that none of your family, friends, or yourself were affected by the inclement weather and or other topsy-turvy stuff that's been happening over the weekend. We're back to Terraria. I believe we've killed 2 mechanical bosses. It's possible we've only killed 1. Thank you for stopping by. Oh goodness. So you were down to what? 13 cats? So now that's what? 19 cats? I gotta say, that's a lot of cat. Hopefully the birthing for the mother cat went well. And I'm glad to hear you're doing well yourself. So if we haven't done 2 mechanical bosses, I will need to fight the second mechanical boss. I don't think we ever fought Aquatic Scourge because I don't have the summoning item for it. So I gotta get shark fins for that. But I'm not sure if I actually want to go through the process of farming the sharks. And we'll be doing Calamity for about 2 weeks, give or take. I remember one went to a home. I wasn't sure about the other. So you're up from the other day, but I'm glad you're finding homes for the cats. That's very important. I also need to check if I have a sky bridge. I'm not sure how far it actually ended up getting. Not that far. Okay. So I'm definitely gonna need to make more of that too. All right. Okay. I think this is a natural biome of hallowed because I don't think I went this far and made one. All right. That's Meteor. Meteor will spawn randomly if you're not familiar with Calamity. It's a thing in the vanilla game as well. Okay, more corruption. Let's see. I remember doing this. Jungle. Yumi, make sure to stay hydrated, even if it is with a Diet Dr. Pepper. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I mean, that's still a lot of cats, whether they are spoken for or not. I can't imagine the logistics of having to manage all that with you and your partner, you know? At some point, I am gonna have to fight Plantera, but we're not there just yet. Yeah, gotcha. Oh, that's right, because yeah, you don't want to home them right away, especially if they've just been born. In cat news, but sad cat news, one of the kanji 4, that would be the kittens that Az gave birth to this spring. Teru died, I think, on Friday. So, I'm sure, because you know cats can have toxoplasmosis. Due to the weak immune system that palace cats have, toxoplasmosis is lethal. So, Az gave birth to 5 kittens. An unnamed male died relatively early, and then Teru died. So now it's May, Nagomu, and Otto. Those are the 3 left, and Lord willing, no more pass away. I fucking hate it. But they have high infant mortality rates, they have weak immune systems, and gene editing via CRISPR cannot happen soon enough so we can bolster their weak immune systems. I'm gonna see if I can find the post. Someone made a really nice montage of Teru doing like a celebration of life, you know? And yeah, ideally no more of them die. It fucking sucks. Let me see if we can find it. I don't want to dox myself, but there was a good post for this. It might have been on the Discord. Let me check. I mean, so I'm sure you're familiar with the fennec fox. It's adapted to a very specific environment, and when it's outside of that environment, more germs and bacteria are able to thrive, which is why they tend to die from like upper respiratory infections. I would say, short of continuing research on CRISPR, which is in essence gene splicing, figuring out what genes are responsible for what and swapping them out, there's not much that can be really done for them. A Pallas cat did have its genome sequenced, and I believe that was at a college or a university in Utica, New York. But at the end of the day, until it gets to a point where we can do stuff to their immune system and figure out like the genetics behind it, we're not really there yet, I don't think. So we can keep raising them in captivity because they are a threatened species, but at the end of the day, I think we just have to accept the fact that they're gonna fucking die, and we need to hope that more are born versus dying, so, you know, we always have more, you know. I'm trying to see if I can find that post that was more or less like a eulogy for Teru, and if I can't find it, we'll just watch a different Pallas cat video. Let's see. Yeah, no, it absolutely sucks, and I hate it. There are several verses in the Bible that allude to animals existing in heaven, so that's part of my headcanon as to why they are dying. But yeah, it fucking sucks. I think this might have been it. Let me see if it's the one I think it is. This is not it. That's not it either. That's not it either. We'll just watch a one of my Pallas cat videos that I've scraped off the internet, since I'm not able to find the exact one that I was looking for. Let's see, where is it? This is a video that Kumanon Naoki took probably on Instagram, Twitter, whatever. It's Nar and Az. They are the parents of the Kanji 4. This was taken before Az gave birth, because ever since Az gave birth, Nar's been on his own. Now that I believe all the cats that Az gave birth to have been isolated / sent to other places, we'll likely be seeing Nar and Az back together. It also kind of tracks that Az, her litter wasn't super healthy, what with the male dying and now Teru dying, because Polly is related to Az insofar as I believe Polly gave birth to Az, and Polly, her litters did not thrive. So it's kind of like, yes, they have weak immune systems, but if the mom didn't do well, of course the daughter's not going to do well regarding the life expectancy of the kittens. Though, to be said, palace cats in captivity have almost double the life expectancy as they would in the wild. So it's ultimately a benefit for them to be in captivity. But yeah, Az is the affectionate one. She's the one licking Nar's head. Nar's got such a dirty head, and Az is a very wholesome, wonderful palace cat. I love their pink noses. Nar looks so eepy / like, this is my life. And Az be like, hold still. I missed a spot, you know? Truly, some of God's finest creatures. Alright, back to Terraria for a bit. I think I'll probably work on extending the sky bridge. Maybe I'll farm the Acid Rain event, because when it procs, that will give me a chance to fight the Aquatic Scourge. Yes, absolutely. Incredibly sweet. Alright. I don't want to mess with those turtles. They do big damage. Ah! Get away from me. On the upside, there were at least 3 litters of Russian Palace Cats this year, and I think that translates to like at least 12 to 15 of them. I haven't heard anything about them dying, so that's a lot of Palace Cat, and we love that for us. Let's see. I also do need the oh, I do have that, okay. So I'll use that for just for general purposes. I was using the Charm of Myth for boss fights. Let's see. I still actually haven't done anything jungle proper yet, so at some point I'm gonna have to go down here. Mainly for Plantera and several other bosses. Let's see. Oh no. Okay. I do need some of this stuff though. I can use it to make the summoning item for the Aquatic Scourge. The big thing is I need the shark fins, and sharks tend to not spawn often, so I may have to do like a water candle battle potion setup. I have shark fins on another world, but I don't want to like technically just start bypassing progress because I can just grab the summoning items, you know. Let's see. Yeah, we haven't made like a farm here, and there is a boss I'm gonna have to fight. So I think I'm gonna start making a, what's it called? A platform for now. Let's see. Yoink. And we always want to replace what we take. So when we cut all these trees down, we're gonna replant the acorns. Yumi, have you had dinner yet? I had banana, granola, and an energy drink. I'll probably have something large like soup later. Also, we needed that because I don't think we have the Tinkerer's bench yet. We might. But it never hurts to grab more events for gold, you know? Oh, okay. Well, whatever you figure out for dinner, I hope it's delicious. And I'll look forward to checking out your stream tonight after I finish streaming. Alright, acorns, right. So, probably that. There we go. That's a good start. Let's start making platforms. I mean, that's fine. I don't really do much after I finish streaming, so it's really easy to like throw 2 or 3 people's streams on second monitor and lurk in all of them or actively chat, you know? I figure it's the very least I can do to repay the kindness that you've shown me. Oh, giant eel. You're dead. Also, ad break. I will see you all shortly. How do I want to do this? All right, Meown, we're back. I had some feedback the other day about the ads, so I'm trying to do longer ones, less frequent. All right, let's see. because there is a boss down below us, and it basically summons when you attack its like first form, we will need an arena. So there will be some building going on in this area. Pizza Place, thank you for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. A good Meow day to you as well, partner. Thank you for stopping by. We beat Mono Steel on Thursday. This is Terraria Calamity mod. We're in hard mode. I believe we've only beaten one mechanical boss. And I'm setting up an arena in this area / farm for sharks. I also have to do the more of the acid lake event. I need to do more of bosses to summon. We're still pre-Plantera, so there's a long way to go. Gotta find more trees to cut down. My hunger for wood is insatiable. How are you doing today, Pizza Place? And we always want to place what we take, so we'll be replanting all these acorns. Nice. Ah, I guess I'm full. Okay, so let's see. We can ditch the coconut for now. Get out of here, you. All right. Yeah, that'll do. All right. Let's grab whatever I know we missed. Thank you. Yeah, it's a legit problem. Like, you always need platforms, you always need bonfires, you always need like, it's pretty much always good to just have a fuck ton of wood in your inventory at all times. I'm glad to hear you're doing pretty good. I'm glad to hear you're chilling after work. Hopefully you haven't been overly affected by the inclement winter weather. And it's always nice to see you back here. Are you going to be streaming tonight? And if so, what are you going to stream? Actually, let's eat that for the buff. We'll do that. I need to make some bonfires. We'll put one here, and we'll probably need to put one at the tail end as well. All right, let's see. And then we'll measure out the actual distance. What can I get rid of? HQ, I'm glad to hear you're chilling. Significant chilling. That is amazing. I'm not doing bad. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you, your sister, and the cats are thriving. Let's see. These are actually going to be low-key annoying because I do need to build my platform. So let's see. How high does this realistically need to be? Wait, no. This is gonna be a little sloppy, but we're gonna make it work. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can absolutely do that. Hold on a second. Let me just find a spot I can pause. HQ, I did do a deep dive on what I said I would regarding the animals talking with buttons. And the general consensus is similar to what I had said earlier, that people are skeptical about language studies for animals due to it in the past. Animals are able to imitate and kind of learn, thinking like the Pavlov's dog with the treat and the drooling and the button. And I would say the people who are doing like Billy Speaks or any of the other channels that are basically cats pressing buttons, I would want like a video dump of like a bunch of hours of footage so I could see all the times the cat like presses the wrong button or doesn't press a button at all, rather than the uploader potentially cherry picking their results to promote a narrative that what they want people to believe to be true is true. Regarding what you proposed, that the cats seem to be more receptive about taking medicine when they press the button for themselves, I don't have an answer to. And yeah, I will absolutely Google that. So let's see. All right, so what do we have? We have a Chien Pao kind of below where my picture is. We have a, and that actually tracks because Chien Pao is based on a snow leopard. So that's really sick. We have a Snow Leo, also a bit of a Palace cat. Pretty cute. Yes, I wholly believe that animals are intelligent and they do have a wide range of things they can do with said intelligence, but I thought we were talking about the, specifically about the talking with animals using the buttons. That's why I didn't go wider than that when I did my Googling. I do like this. This reminds me of Woolio, but it's a cat instead. Yeah. I would say that when I did specifically look for the cats talking with buttons, there wasn't much about that I could find that was specifically disproving. There weren't specific instances where people used cat with buttons and then it was proven to be fake. It was like, oh, this horse did a hoof thing several times to count, or something with an orangutan, and then those were proven to be false, and then those were used as the basis of these are reasons why people are skeptical about animal language studies. Okay, that is good that they do show the mistakes, but I didn't see any of the mistakes in the videos that like Billy or others would have uploaded. So say they're able to, no, I'm still talking about the cats, and I'm on the Google page because you said to Google Palace Cat Pokemon. Yeah, it would have to be on your end because I'm watching my own stream and there's no issue. I have no drop frames. I'm currently looking at a Palace cat that looks like a Woolio, and I'm talking about the animal language studies. Thank you, Yumi. I appreciate the feedback. Yeah, I've been here the whole time, HQ. I'm glad to see that you're back as well. I kind of like that. The ears are a little large to be a Palace cat, but it does very much look like an Eevee with the tail and the face. Very adorable. I do appreciate you doing this Redeem HQ. And yeah, Yumi, that is more than fine. I can't expect people to be actively chatting at all times. Even if you're only doing a lurk, that's more than appreciated. VOD friends, lurkers, I hope everyone is doing well. I appreciate you being here. I wouldn't be able to do this without any of you. But yeah, if Billy or any of the other channels that make a 3-minute video of the cat doing a thing by pressing buttons, I would want to see all the footage that they had to pull from in order to be able to cherry pick the results of that video showing. And then I would be able to look at it individually and be like, okay, so this 3-minute video took like 2 hours, and how many mistakes are there being made? And then I could weigh that compared to what they were able to pull to prove their hypothesis that, look, cat understands with buttons, you know? I do kind of like this one. This reminds me of Sneasler a little bit, but obviously Meowth at the same time. Pretty cute. There are some pretty neat Fakeamon within this HQ, so I do appreciate you doing this redeem. Was there anything else within this that you wanted me to look for specifically? So Eepy, this is Posy. He turned 3 this year. He's such a beautiful boy. Did I see the trading card? Kind of. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I don't have an Instagram, so it won't let me look at it. Let me see if we can pull it up this way. Yeah, I don't have an Instagram, so I can't look at it. Was there a different one you wanted me to look at, HQ? Strongjaw and Snowcloak, that does track though. I would probably think their HP. Actually, no. The low HP, it does track with high infant mortality rate. Okay. So yeah, absolutely adorable. These are some truly adorable and lovely cats. And yeah, that was a fun redeem. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, HQ. So what have you been up to today? I know it's late over there in the future. I also saw you were talking in Sylvie's chat the other day, staying up super late playing Age of Empires. All right, where were we? Oh yes, I was trying to do platforms. Right. Ah! Thankfully, I can't be knocked back, so that helps. Alright. Let's get rid of these ever so slightly. Alright. Let's, I am gonna need some torches, just so I can see. There we go. That's a bit better. Yeah, I've been doing that as well. I much prefer it that way, and that probably won't ever change. Are you still doing the thing where you let the AI roll over you and then you more or less watch what they do. These aren't going to be even. I just need enough light to see what I'm doing. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I didn't realize it was a one-time thing. I apologize. All right, let's see. Thank you for stopping by, HQ. Enjoy the lurk. And thank you for being here. I hope the cats that you're chilling with right now are having a good one as well. All right, let's see. Alright, we still have a ways to go. Alright. Like, it doesn't have to be even, but I'd like it to be somewhat even, you know? Alright. Almost there. Yes, very much so. Stupid ass werewolf, leave me alone. Pizza place, have you had dinner yet? Or are you thinking about it still? Alright, almost there. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. Let's see. Alright, leave me alone. Alright, I'm gonna need to make a few bonfires, but I don't have any wood left, giggity. So I'm gonna have to actually get more now, it looks like. We can undo a bit of that. Oh wait, I already have a bunch built. Never mind. We'll do it like that. We'll do that. Let's put not a sentry but a pet down just so they deal with that. All right, let's see. Okay, right there. All right. Huh, all right. I mean, like, that's fine. All right, very nice. I hope you can enjoy your straight chilling for at least an hour. It is very important to be Bing chilling. All right, we can put another one here. I feel like that's... I probably need another one above that. So let's do that then. All right. All right. This will be the third platform, and then I probably am going to need bonfires at the top because the distance is going to be too high that I will be in a zone where I don't have enough bonfire coverage. Okay, yeah, that's probably fine. All right. It's always annoying at the edge of the map because the camera doesn't move until a certain point. So it kind of like messes up the rhythm of placing the platforms. Thankfully, we have the shield, so we're immune to knockback. I made sure to get that relatively early so I wouldn't have to deal with constantly getting like thrown awry because I take like 1 damage from something. I think I'm gonna need more wood though. Once again, not surprising. Okay. Brr. Alright, almost. That'll probably do. Let's see. Oh, it's actually further than it needs to be. All right. All right, just a little bit more. I don't think I need fast clock because I already have the stuff that would make it, that it would be used to make, because Calamity mod. All right. Yeah, that's, I think it's like one too many. There we go. I do need that, so we'll get rid of, let's see. All right. There we go. That way we have room now. Do I have enough, or do I need to make... I might need to make more. We'll put this away for now. We don't have enough. Okay. So I am gonna have to grab more wood. Again. I suppose I'll just put down more torches until I have enough wood for the bonfire. It's not gonna be even. I just want it to look like close enough. There's gonna need to be one in the middle. Probably like this. All right. Looks like some of the trees are growing, so we can absolutely go down and harvest those. Nice. The fruits of our labor. You love to see it, truly. We can definitely get rid of that. We'll make sure to replant all our acorns. Something conservation. We can put this away for now. Thank you. All right, let's see. Okay, let's make some more bonfires. Probably 3. Ad is about the proc. I will see you all shortly. Interesting. Huh. Like, that's fine. All right. So... how do I order this? Okay. Yeah, that'll do. How am I doing this? No. All right. All right, so material, 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 hold on to that for now. Material, material, not a material, not a material, okay. Consumables, quick stack. All right, Meow, and we're back. We more or less finished up that arena. Technically, we do need heart lanterns, but I don't think I have extra hearts at the moment. So I'm likely gonna have to look for those. Trying to see if there's anything else we have that I know I need. We'll just put this away for now. We'll hold on to the normal wood because I'm probably gonna find more of that than the palm wood. Keep the platforms for now. Consumable, we can put the ice bacon away provided I have enough room, which we do. Alright. Let's put away some of our money. It's been a minute, and I don't want to lose the money if I don't have to. Okay. There we go. Very good. So I probably want to try to make heart lanterns. Let's see if we even have any spare hearts. If not, we'll have to go delving to find some. The boxes aren't overly organized, but they do say things like material, reagent, etc. So technically speaking, I probably don't have things in the wrong place. Is it as organized as it could be? No, definitely not. Okay, let's see. I know I needed... I think I did fight the mechanical worm already. Yes, I very likely did. Okay. So that means... I need heart lanterns, well, hearts, and then I need to grab water candles for the shark farm. The heart lanterns are needed for our boss arena anyways. Okay, that's all the fishing stuff. I'm in no rush to do fishing. Fishing really sucks until you have like all the stuff. And I don't find it overly relaxing, so I don't usually bother doing it. I did it once in vanilla, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this again. Okay, we can also extend the sky bridge. That is absolutely something we can work on, so I'm going to start grabbing more wood for platforms. Oh yeah, my graveyard biome. We need that for later. So it was no, like, big thing to make it now. Alright. And then this is Astral. Astral is similar to Corruption, so having the Hallowed is a good way to keep it from overrunning, you know? But I can't really do anything with Astral until like really far into the game, so it being there like that is kind of a fuck you, which is obviously not ideal. Okay, let's get up there then. I don't have like infinite flight, so that's gonna be a minute. This was when I was doing a farm to get the harpy accessories. So let's keep going. Let's keep going to the right. I mean, we want to extend both sides, but we need to pick a direction first. And thankfully we have the Ankh shield, so we're not going to be getting knocked back. And then once I have enough iron, I will absolutely augment this with a rail track. With all the good stuff, the boosters and such. And we're building up this high because we're technically in space. So if we find a lake, we will be able to skyfish. No fake lakes for us, you know? Ooh, chicken. Nom 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 nom. All right. And I'm absolutely gonna want to get a bunch of lanterns and bonfires before it's night so I can actually see while I'm doing all this. Okay, we found another Skyland. Awesome. Sadly, there is no chest. That is unfortunate. All right. Okay, we want to replant. There we go. No. All right. For anyone who isn't familiar and is stopping by, I normally stream Radical Red. It's a difficulty ROM hack of Fire Red every Monday through Thursday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern. Every so often, I swap over to Terraria Calamity mod as a palette cleanser. Terraria Calamity mod, it's an overhaul. It adds a bunch of content. It makes the game more difficult, and it just gives you a lot more to do within it. So we're doing this for about 2 weeks or 3. Then we'll be back to Radical Red. Also, Palace Cats and sometimes crime coverage. I'm gonna have to get rid of that. It's gonna be in the way. Oh, I can do it. Okay, awesome. That is very good. I was worried I wouldn't be able to get rid of it. Alright, so we're gonna keep going. Clouds are useful, so I don't want to get rid of all of them just yet. Let's make sure we have spare bonfires as well, or at the very least torches, since this isn't going to be a boss arena. It's just a transit, so to speak. I'm gonna have to get rid of the ones I'm accidentally double pressing. All right, let's see. Yoink, yoink, yoink. The spacing isn't great, but it will get the job done. I just need to be able to see somewhat. Okay. And yes, the platform is not going to be made all of the same wood, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Yeah, I had to kill a lot of harpies with battle potions and water candles to get the drop. It did not want to break my way. All right. Uh-huh. This needs to go just because it's in the way. I'll probably put the cloud somewhere else. I don't think I found a sky lake though, not yet at least. It has to be a specific minimum in order to be counted as a lake. All right. I guess we can just throw one down here. And we are sadly out of wood for now. All right, let's see. None of these count as trees because they got taken over by the corruption. So we'll grab some of the trees from the frozen area. Oh, sky lake. Okay, this probably counts as a sky lake. All right. Yoink. All right. Yeah, that probably counts. So that's good. We love that for us. Let's at least carve out some of it to make it more of a lake. I do like that ting. It's a nice sound. All right. It's gonna bother me if I don't even it out. I don't want to drain it though. Oh yeah. I don't have water breathing yet. Yeah, this all needs to go. Ah! It's not even anymore. We'll fix that in a minute. Alright, there we go. I don't really need all the aerial light ore, but I don't want to throw it away either, you know? And we can get rid of that. I'm also gonna need to get rid of that backdrop at some point. Okay, that's realistically as far as it can go, because if I go further, it will drain the lake, and we don't want that. Okay, there we go. Okay, that'll get the job done. All right, very good. And we'll even put no on. Oh, right, water walking. For some reason, I thought there was a tile there. There you go. Let's do it that way. Cloud elemental. They are useful. There's a thing they can drop that I can benefit from, but I don't think I need it yet. Or I might already have it. Oh, that's rain cloud. It's not a nothing, you know. So that's an oopsies on my part. Okay, good. And fish are populating, so it is deep enough to be counted as a sky lake. Or it has enough tiles to count as one. Okay. Good. If only it were this easy to mine clouds. Alright. 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 Oh, this can go. Right. Yeah, the right click is really good for bosses that have multiple segments. That's why we have the Axe of Purity. Alright, so what can I get rid of? I know for a fact. I need to have all the things. I hate getting rid of things that are actually useful. We don't need Astral Seed. We don't need Star Blight for a while. We don't need the Rain Cloud. Actually, no, we do, because it builds into something. We don't need the lens, because we can literally make lenses with glass. Okay. I am going to want to put some level of platform here, but I do need more tree, because I was making the platform until I got interrupted by, oh, Skyland, you know? Alright, let's see. This will probably need to go at some point. Especially if it's getting in the way of my bridge. Okay, where was the bridge? It was here. Alright. So... Alright. I guess I'll just grab these since we're here. Really? Cloud elemental. Okay. That's fun. I think I do need this for something, so it's fine that it spawned. Nice. And I think they can only spawn during rainstorms, so it's not a bad thing for me to be grabbing all that. Yes, because that builds into something, I believe. It's like a massive summoning item that spawns like all the elementals to help you. Ah, good. More wood. Love to see it, truly. Alright, thank you. Okay. I'm not a caster, so the stars aren't a huge deal. But if I ever get the star cannon, or if I ever choose to use the star cannon, it's not a bad thing to have, you know? Alright, let's see. Alright. Yeah, let's see how much wood we actually have at home, because I do need more. I probably need like another few thousand units of wood. Giggity. Alright. Material. I mean, this is a start, but it's nowhere near enough. I do not have a lot, so that's actually mildly awkward. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna do. I was gonna go to the winter biome, and that's when I discovered the Sky Lake below us. So that actually works out relatively well. after the upcoming ad break, we'll look at some more palace cats, because it has been a minute. And they are truly some of God's finest creatures. That is the right elevation. Okay, good. Okay, that's weird. No idea why a glowing mushroom is up in space, but I guess that's fine. Normally I'd be shitting bricks because of that wyvern trying to kill me, but I have a decent amount of armor and I can't be knocked back, so that's kind of a big deal. Then again, this is also only a classic Calamity. It's not Infernum, Revengeance, or any of the other, like, big difficulty modifiers. Otherwise, I probably would be shitting my pants every single time I saw, like, more than a trash mob. Alright, let's go grab the, trees. There is no Lorax to speak for the trees. And since the trees have no tongue, they can't complain about me chopping them all down. Sylvie, thank you so much for the lurk. I hope you, the doggos, and your husband are doing well on this fine Meow Day. Thank you for stopping by. I am doing Terraria Calamity mode. Per your feedback the other day, I made my stream, my ads be longer and less frequent. So hopefully that'll help you be more likely to show up. All right. What else do we need? Oh yeah, we can place another acorn. I guess we'll put it here. There we go. I can't really do anything astral for a while, and they're not trees, so it doesn't really matter if I do anything in the astral biome for quite some time. They also have really high aggro, so they'll just constantly be spawning while I'm here. And I don't need what they drop for quite a while, so it's a non-issue. Alright. There we go. Get away from me. I'm kind of tempted to bomb that all into oblivion, but they'll still end up spawning unless I destroy literally all of the astral. Alright. Let's get rid of that banner. I think that's a leopard or something. I don't remember. Where did all my platform go? Huh. Maybe I didn't have enough room and that's why I didn't go anywhere. Okay. We're just gonna go back up. Or we're gonna try to. Yeah. No, it's not gonna work then. Okay, It's actually really annoying that the astral's there. You literally can't do anything with astral as a biome until right about or after Moonlord. So it being there is like a giant cock block. We also have an ad in about 20 seconds. I will see you all shortly. Just gotta deal with this wyvern real quick. Yoink. See you all shortly. Alright, meow, and we're back. Gonna pull up some more palace cats, as is tradition. Monolization, it's a resource run by Roman Paula, Victoria, and a lot of photographers have been contributing to it. It's more or less a database for the palace cat, aka Meownwell. For anyone who's unfamiliar, the Meownwell is a wild cat predominantly in Asia. Rounded ears, the body is round eyes, very dense fur, very fluffy, super small. Fully grown, they're only, I think, 4 to 5 kilograms, and they are absolutely adorable. This is Spay. He lives at the zoo in Prague. This was taken a few days ago. Spay is a male palace cat that I believe they're going to try to pair with Princessa, another palace cat. They do have longer life expectancies in captivity than in the wild, but they have weak immune systems, so they have a relatively high infant mortality rate. Spay. If he were in the wild right now, there'd be snow covering the body and he'd look like a rock. They're ambush predators. They're not overly fast. So surprise and sneaky is kind of how they get about when it comes to food. Another one is Spay. Truly round. Absolutely adorable. Once again, one of God's finest creatures. Another one is Spay. He doesn't seem too pleased, but then again, they're also known for looking grumpy. Bull sitting on his stump. He's the male palace cat at the Nasu Animal Kingdom in Japan. He has been paired with Polly. They do get along relatively well, but Polly still likes to bully him because it's kind of what she does. That being said, he's able to tolerate her more than, say, Lev, who constantly gets bullied by Polly. Bull, he was away from Polly for like 3 months because unexpected health issue on her end, insofar as she didn't understand why he had to be taken away. And since he came back, she's been nicer to him. And he's such a beautiful boy. He's got a nice tail. He's got the beans on display. You can see the gold and oranges. The unique pattern on their heads. Sometimes their heads will have a dent in the middle. It's a bit of a genetic thing insofar as a bloodline. This was Teru. Sadly, she passed away a few days ago. Toxoplasmosis, most likely. It's lethal in palace cats because they have a weak immune system. Teru was part of the Kanji 4. She is survived by Atto, Mei, and Nagomu. They were born at Kobe Animal Kingdom this year from Az and Nar. And Lord willing, the rest of them will survive and they'll all go on to produce more palace cats because they are threatened. There's less than 57,000 of them in the world, and they're adorable. I hate that their immune systems are so weak and that they often die. But it makes us appreciate them even more because you never know. You could wake up one day and then you check the social media and it's like another one died and it's like, fuck! But yeah, truly precious. She is up in the great step in the sky, living her best life with other palace cats. Alright, let's make more platforms. Oh, that's quite a ways up, so... I need to make some room, but I don't want to also throw stuff away, you know? I don't really need stars, so we can do that, I think. I will need to replant these, of course. I just need to make some room. Okay, I can get rid of Rain Cloud for now. We can farm more of that later. Let's replant these acorns. Okay. I don't need energy core. I can always get those for more Wolfram. I don't think I have another one of those barriers, so I will keep it. Let's eat that food so we have a food buff. Let's make more platform. Huh, nice, 228. Love to see it, truly. Actually, I might be able to get to it from here. No, I was not. Okay, that's fine. So we'll just... I'm probably gonna build a platform to get up there. I don't want to, but actually no, it'll be faster to go back to base. All right. There we go. Yeah, until I have like perma-flight, it's gonna be faster to do it this way. There we go. Let's put more of that. Okay. Ideally, we find another Skyland relatively soon. We haven't found any gravity potions, so I haven't been able to properly / thoroughly explore all the sky. Ah! Beep. Where are we? So we're getting there, which, you know, love that. All right, that's fine. All right, make more. That noise when you're making a bunch of the same item really fast, very satisfying. That's like the closest I think I could get to like an ASMR thing, you know? Still not really there. Huge way to go. All right. There we go. Good enough. All right, so... What else can we do? You know, let's just continue going this way. maybe we'll be able to find some more trees along the way. Slowly deforesting the entire world. All right, nice. More wood for the wood god. I don't need more feathers. We can 100% get rid of all that. If I need feathers, I have a sky bridge with a water candle for harpies, because I needed the giant harpy feather in order to craft the wings. Sorry, little squirrel, you're probably gonna die. And he's gone. Nuts. Let's plant some acorns again so we have more tree when we come back. Okay. I actually don't know how much they have to be spaced apart to plant, but may as well. I suppose I could also plant some near my base, since it'd make it faster to harvest them, you know? Uh-oh, spoopy. So this is corruption. I don't love that. And we don't have any bombs on us at the moment, but I could make like a elevator and just destroy everything. So if I feel like we have to, that is absolutely an option. It's bothering the loot goblin in me to not constantly be picking up all the fruit, but at the same time, it's the lowest rarity of like health buff, so it's not like a huge thing that ZOMG I'm missing some items, you know? But I do also have the piggy bank, so maybe we do that just to put some stuff away. Alright, Mr. Pig. Quick stack. Sort. Don't need. We can always get more mushrooms. That's close to 1,000 wood, so we'll probably be okay. Let's see. Do not want to recycle the trough. All right. Let's make more platform. Awesome. Loved it. You love to hear it and you love to see it. Alright, so we're gonna go back. Where our mirror? There we go. riveting. I know. I don't want to jinx it, but I am grateful another mechanical boss hasn't spawned yet. If I already fought the Destroyer, which I'm pretty sure I did, the only one left is the Skeletron Prime, and he's definitely the hardest of the bunch due to how big he is, his attacks. He's kind of like Moon Lord with the hands, compared to just like 2 eyeballs or a big old worm. Okay, good. Need to put that there. Don't really need the stars. I'm not a spellcaster. And I don't have the star cannon yet. Or I'm not using it because I don't have enough stars to actually want to use it. Pretty sure they also are affected by gravity, so they'd only be good at like close range, you know? Yoink. Ah, there's more than one. This is getting out of hand. There's at least 2 of them. This is definitely tedious, but it has to be done. Oh boy, UFOs. I don't believe. Leave me alone. I have to be careful because I think if you kill them, it will trigger the event. And there's no way I want to fight UFOs right now. My body would not be ready. I hear water. So either Sky Lake's above me. No, it's probably below me then. Okay, we can check that shortly. Yes. Okay. Nice. All right. Okay. All right. Good, we did find another one. All right. Ah! Fell off the edge. Do not want to be doing that. I'm immune to the fall damage, but it's an inconvenience to be falling. Ideally, I'm able to make this all the way to my arena in the Acid Ocean. If you're not familiar with Calamity, one of the things it does is you'll have a normal sea, and then you'll have an acid biome that leads into the Abyss on the other side. And I think it's usually on the side of the dungeon. And as you progress through the world at various points, the event that is Acid Rain, it has like 4 tiers. And I think the final tier, the 4th tier, is when you would fight Old Duke, which is like a even harder version of Duke Fisheron from Vanilla. Leave me alone, Mr. Wyvern. I don't want to go on a never-ending adventure with you. Alright. How far are we? We're like... I think we'll be able to get there. We have about 900 left. It'd be easier if this was minecart, because I would naturally be moving. So as long as I'm able to put a track in front of cart, the motion will carry me. Or it would carry me. Leave me alone, Mr. UFO. I don't want to be probed. This is also a bit of a test of endurance because my finger holding down rough click does get tired at some point. And I don't want to accidentally misplace platform while trying to navigate that. So what has everyone been up to on their Monday? Do you have anything to look forward to this coming week? Did you have a good weekend? Ah! I don't need a wyvern banner. We're actually almost there. Yeah, I don't need that. All right. All right, it's almost day. You can see the backdrop changing. I think night technically ends at 4:30. So if you're fighting any bosses, you have to make sure you're done by then. Otherwise, they'll either disappear or enrage. And unless you're specifically trying to fight a boss during its rage mode for additional drops or exclusive drops, it's not ideal to make them enrage. All right. Second Skyland, love to see it. All right, let's see. Let's see what we can throw away that I know I don't need. Don't need. Oh, excuse me. All right. I'm gonna grab those acorns now before I forget. I don't need the sky glaze because I already have like a bunch of them in my inventory, and I think you only need one to make the thing anyways. Let's see. They're doing construction next door. Thankfully, I'm not able to smell any sawdust like I could the other day. It was a bit of an assault on the senses, if you would. Allergies, no bueno. Okay, that's gonna have to go. We have an ad break in just under 30 seconds. Grab a snack, do some stretching, grab some water. We will be back shortly. Thank you for everyone who's continuing to stay here. Whether you're a chatter or a lurker, I wouldn't be able to do any of this without you. And for that, I am truly grateful. I will see you all shortly. Alright, Meow, we're back. We're almost there, I think, to making the sky bridge go all the way to the right, which is something that has to be done. Yes, we are pretty close, so that's always a good thing. We don't need those. We can get rid of feathers. They're less valuable. The only feather we needed was the giant harpy feather, and that took close to an hour. Alright, let's keep going. And welcome back, everyone. We have found several skylands. There's some loot to be looted, and I'm not sure if it's going to be any good yet. Hopefully we'll get at least one of the things we were looking for, such as graviton potions. I think they're called graviton. They're either that or just gravity potions. I do need to extend the sky bridge all the way to the left as well, but I'll probably do that on a different stream. At the very least, I want to have a good portion of the map covered via sky bridge. It will eventually be augmented with a rail track, but we're nowhere near wanting to do that yet because I don't have the iron or the wood or all the things that would make it easier to build the track, such as like the booster tracks, the tools needed to make them, etc. It's always more than I think we need to go still. Okay, traveling merchant, maybe he has what we need. I think I'm missing at least one of the items that they bring to make something else, which is why I have a bunch of bits and bobs in my inventory rather than nothing. Man, I actually might run out. That's not ideal. Where did we leave off? You know what? We're almost there, so that's actually not too bad. I can grab some more wood from down here, probably. Let's see. Kind of. But I don't want to use corrupt wood because I think it will spread the corruption to the rest of the platform. And given the opportunity, I'd rather not do that, you know? We can use this wood, though. So we are absolutely going to farm a bit of this. Acid trees. That makes me think if you lit them on fire, it would be like burning weed trees, you know? Like that mission in Far Cry 3. Okay. Yeah, it's a good bit to go. What can I throw away that I know I'm not gonna need? Okay. Yeah, I can get rid of that. I do need Day Bloom, but I don't want to throw it away. Let's also replant some of these acorns in the Acid Lake area. I don't think corruption can take over this biome, so we're probably okay. Yeah, I don't have a flying mount, so trying to get up that high, I am not able to. Unless I build something to get there. Okay. I mean, I could. Let's see. You know, I'll just use the, I'll use the acid wood and the normal wood, and that'll probably be enough to get me there. Let's see. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't even know if you can use... Oh, no, you can. Okay, good. I wasn't sure. I know I do need it for something else, though. Yeah, that's probably enough to finally be done with the platform on this side. And I still need to loot all these Skylands that we haven't touched yet. Excuse me. Okay. Sadly, the magic conch doesn't take me to the acid lake. It only takes me to the normal ocean. I learned that the hard way. Interesting. No. Leave me alone. Pretty close. Okay, good. Yeah, I think 200 something platform will be enough to have this platform extend to the arena. Then I'll either do rope or I'll continue building the platform up so I don't have to keep doing it this way. Chugga, chugga, chugga. Chugga, chugga, chugga. Choo choo. Ah! Aliens! The Alamows are relentless. No. Ah! Come on. Okay, good. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm still wrong. I probably need like another 500 at least. And that's a shame because I feel like Pinocchio and I keep overestimating how much wood I have and then underestimating distance. But we'll put a pin in this for now. It's going to be night relatively soon, so when I think about it, I probably will end up farming the destroyer a bit, because I do have the summoning item for it. That being said, I don't know if the axe is going to be able to kill it, or if I need to use like the Gatligator or whatever the other ranged weapon. Because I do remember having to use a ranged weapon for part of a fight, and it was a big pain. because you have to hold it down constantly to get the damage to ramp up, you know? Also, I'm gonna have to double back because I'm pressing more lantern down than I need, and that's inefficient. Ah! There we go. There we go. We'll just probably pluck that one. Ah, I forgot about the merchant. Oh well. We'll probably be fine. He likely didn't have what we needed. And if he did, oh no. What a shame, right? One can go here. Alright. Yeah, I think night technically starts at like 8 or something. So as long as we start the bosses around then, as far as the enraged timer goes, we'll be okay. Itchy eye, I'm trying not to flip you all off. Also, for some reason, I have Puff the Magic Dragon stuck in my head. I don't remember all the song, but I very much remember like the refrain / chorus. And I blame it on seeing all those wyverns attacking me, since wyvern make me think of Falcor from the Neverending Story or whatever that movie was. And they're basically dragons. Yoink. Okay, that's actually not too bad. So yeah, I think we'll be fine with the Axe of Purity. We'll swap over to gear that's better for bossing, and we'll try to make a go of it. At least for the destroyer. Okay. There we go. Alright, so what do we want to put away? Oh, that's right. This was the ice one, I remember now. So we'll put this away for now. And then it was also, I believe... Not that, because that's for mobility. Alright. I don't know if I was also having to rely on nurse spam to kill the boss because of HP being what it is. We'll find out shortly if I don't have the damage or the health. We want to hold on to one of each of them, just in case I need them for something. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I think we can make that work. So let's swap over to our weapon. we need to actually summon the boss. That would be... I'm trying to think what the item was. Or where it was. No. That's not bad, but I want to save it for a proper arena. Huh. I already did have these then, so that's actually less of a deal. Where did I put the summon for it? It must be in a different box. Okay. No. No. Alright. Let's dump some of this, because I know I'm not going to be using it. Keep that, nix that, and nix that. Alright, we're running out of time to do the boss, because they despawn / enrage by... Okay, there we go. So, yeah, let's see if we can make it work with this. If it turns out I need a bunch of specific buffs, I'll have to try it again on the next night. Let's see. Alright. Where are you? I might not have the damage. Yeah, fighting him at the home base was a mistake. I mean, no shit, right? But I wanted to be close to the nurse just in case. I might have the damage. The real question is when we get to the second phase. Yeah, I think we have the damage. Head hits do the most, so we always need to be cognizant of where its head is. Yeah, I think we're okay. I mean, I don't want to take more hits like that, but... Alright. Please, bro, leave me alone. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, good. So we can actually have this on farm. I'll wait until my potion comes off cooldown at least. Okay, so we can nix that. That's fine. We have bonfires. We have heart lanterns as we needed to. No, normal worm, don't need it. Okay. So I probably have time to fight it once more. Alright. Oh no! My tailor's dead. What a shame. Good thing my clothes are already fire, so we don't have to really worry about it, you know? Oh no, the stylist, the hair that I don't really care about. Oh no, my painter. So many NPCs I don't give a shit about. We're starting to run low on time. Okay, losing the dry is actually kind of annoying, but she'll be back. And in greater numbers. It's why we have so many houses. Leave me alone. Yeah, we're fine. Alright. Potions off cooldown. Good. So yeah, the only one we need to kill now is the Skeletron Prime. But we need to kill other bosses to be ready for that, you know? Ah, good. Just enough time left. Okay. So... we're gonna need some heart lanterns and some other stuff. Also, ow. Alright, good. Alright, let's make some room for inventory. It's about to be daytime. Sorry, Mr. Unicorn, but you are too pure for this world. Quick stack. And quick stack. And also quick stack. Let's plant some trees. I don't know if the barrier's high enough to let them grow. If not, oh, it looks like it is. Like barely. There we go. That'll do. So we're not doing bossing anymore for now, so we can go back to the like mobility / leveling set. Quick stack. Okay. There we go. I knew I had a box that had like a bunch of it, you know? So we do have a shark fin. Okay, good. I need like 5, I think, for the item I want to make. Alright. Okay. Alright. Dryad's back. We knew she would. Hold on to that for now. Put away bonfires for now. Okay, good. Is there anything else I need to put away? No, not really. Okay. Well, yeah, the boss summoning item, but that's it. Okay, good. Sort. Alright, that works. So then, we're almost there entirely. It wouldn't be a bad idea to find a biome combination of people living in it to do the pylons. That's where we want to be farming for sharks. I need heart lanterns, so I think we're gonna go down and we're gonna start going sideways looking for heart lanterns. And by heart lanterns, I mean hearts. Because we're definitely not ready for the jungle yet. Alright. I think we'll start going in here to the left. Because this is all gonna be astral and it's a bit crap. I will see you all shortly. Ad break is about to proc. Thank you for being here. Okay, so how are we doing this realistically? That's neat. I did not know that that was a thing. So which... All right, Meown, we're back. We have altered the plan. We're going to put a some kind of housing unit in this winter biome, far enough away from the astral so we don't have to worry about that being a thing. And then we're gonna try to get people here so we have a winter pylon. And we're gonna dig in my second favorite way. Explosives. Nukes are my favorite, but we don't have nukes yet, sadly. Just need some wood. Yoink. 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 Yoink, and yoink. All right, good. Plenty of wood. You love to see it, truly. Oh, did I actually not get this one? Huh. Oops. All right. Lots of stuff. You love to see it, truly. All right. We just don't want to destroy too much of it because we're gonna end up accidentally destroying what the biome is. And that's awkward. All right. Huh, nice. It actually kind of stopped. Surprising. Ah, there it is. It picked up again. It also kind of looks like this outside, so I guess it's kind of fitting, you know? All right. We do still want it to be relatively even, though. Because it's gonna bother me otherwise. I think I need that for something, so it's not a big deal. I'm not sure though. Okay, this will be like the start of the house, I think. We do need to kill that though. We also need a lot of wood that we don't have at the moment. No. All right. Good. So let's start laying some block. needs to be large enough that'll also count as a house. So that's gonna take a minute. Honestly, that'll probably do. Let's just get rid of this. Let's, we need to keep frost core. We don't need the hat. Actually, we're gonna have a red theme going on. We have a red hat, we have a red shirt. I need these because they drop several reagents I need for it to be considered a thing. We do have some extra slime, so we can make some sticky bombs in a video game. Please don't arrest me, FBI coon. Okay, let's make a bench, because I do need to be able to craft. We need at least 2 chairs. And another workbench. So probably like this. Then we need 2 doors. Then we need at least 2 doors, possibly even 3. And we need brick, because we need wall. That actually might not be enough. Let's see. There you go. Actually, I think that will be enough. All right. Once this is also all situated, we'll put some water candles above it so we can set up a, what's it called, you know? All right. All right. Oh boy, that's corruption. I don't like that. I'm gonna have to put a bit of a elevator over there to help stymie it. Unless I turn this into ice hollow, which then it will naturally help keep the corruption in check. All right. Oh, I like how that looks. It's like someone took bricks, which are red, which would be cherry flavor, and made them blue raspberry. Yeah, this will do nicely. The houses aren't fancy, but they'll get the job done for what I want, which is ultimately what matters. I see people making these super elaborate bases, and it's like, oh, these are really nice. And they're way more work than I'd be willing to put into them. Get out of here, you. And we're fine. We have to make sure we're not missing any in the background, because it needs to have enough to be considered an actual unit, you know? Okay, I think we're good. Let's see. There we go. That's awkward. There we go. Now we need to turn that into door, and we'll realistically be fine. Okay, let's see. No. There we go. No, 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 no. No, no, no. There we go. Nope. Too short. We don't need Starblight. Door. 100% need door. Right here. Alright. How do I want to do this? We also haven't fought Torch God yet. That's why we don't have torches set to specific biomes. Once you fight the Torch God, he'll allow you to automatically have the Torch God's Blessing, which will change torches to the appropriate color of the biome. That way you have increased luck in those areas. We want to put the Archmage in here somewhere, so we are going to want to close part of this off. Okay, let's see. Probably like that. Let's see. Yes. Let's put the Archmage here. We have a pirate there. I'm trying to eyeball the dimensions. I'll probably be off slightly, but that's actually okay. I think that's fine. Let's see. No. No. Alright, good. So we can probably do 2 more out of this. Okay. Chair. Like that? Because they need to be able to open. Okay. I think... no, that's off by like 1, I think. Let's see. Maybe. Let's see. It's either gonna be off by like 1 or like 2. Damn it. It is, okay. Alright, good. Alright. Ow. Okay, these all technically count as houses, so we're okay. Just need to make some room. These are all left over from when I was doing some terraforming with explosions. Ah, penguin. Nice. I don't want to kill them. Penguins are neat. All right. No pylon. So maybe they have to be quote-unquote happy there. Oh no, we do have the pylon. Okay, awesome. So we're getting there, you know? That's what matters. All right, good. So that's gonna help with traversal. Normally I don't set up pylons, but they are important. Okay, Mr. Permafrost, what do you have that I don't have yet? Okay, Amarok is not a material, so we don't need it. That's fine. We're gonna sell off some of these. Don't need them either. I don't like that they're coming through the wall. That's not ideal. Okay. Let's also put a bonfire down just so I have the regen bonus. There you go. All right, good. It's an OSHA hazard, but I'm not too worried about it. So we have snow pylon, we have a hallowed one. I don't think there's like a quote unquote toxic pylon. And I don't think there's a corruption one either. I guess maybe I could make something here. But I do remember saying I wanted to stymie the flow of corruption. So I think I need to do a bit of some sort of elevator to help offset it being on the way, you know? Well, let's see. If we can find where I saw that was. No, that's the astral. Okay. Let's just find a place that already has a bit of an indent. The dynamite has a delay, which, you know, that's fine. But when it comes to doing any form of terraforming, you have to wait multiple seconds between each one. So as far as trying to like create gaps to make the corruption harder to get through, it takes longer, you know? Okay. And it doesn't have to be like a full-on thing. I just want something to help slow it down. Unless I can buy hallowed from the whatnot, then I can use Clentimator to turn it all into the biome I want it to be, you know? Whee! I think purple ice is because of corruption. I'm not sure. Alright. Let's put some torches down so I know where I am. When we look at the mini-map, it's like, oh yeah, this is a thing intentionally. It wasn't artificially made. Alright. We're gonna hold on to that amethyst. I think I do need it for something still. Alright. Ooh, spooters. Silk is useful, but I'm not a summoner, so I don't entirely need spider webs. Let's get rid of the banner. We'll keep the mining potion. All right. Oh, a train track. That's actually huge. I didn't know how far they had went. Yeah, this is definitely corruption now. All right. Yeah, not ideal. I think we've already killed this, so it's not too bad. But I didn't expect to see him here. I'm like, oh, it'll be fine, right? Come on, you SOB. Alright. So we can get rid of a bunch of that? Yeah, okay. Don't need... Ah, Mimic. Mimic are scary. They do big damage. And when you get too far away from them, they basically become untargetable. The hollowed ones are very scary. This is only corrupted, and it's still chunking me. Okay, so what can we absolutely get rid of? I don't need Demonite. I don't need Purple Ice. Don't need Corrupt Seeds. Don't need Cobweb. I guess we'll make more bombs in a video game. It's not a material, but I don't think I've had that before. We can always make more rotten chunks, so it's not a big deal. Don't need... I want to make sure I'm not missing anything that's like hard to find before we go back. A pirate event did just spawn, so I am going to have to do that at some point. Okay. We'll put that away for now. I don't have a lot of Curse Flame, so I'm absolutely going to grab that. Oh, that's right, I have the piggy bank. Let's do it that way. Alright. Quick stack. What else am I not really using? Let's put that away for now. That'll be enough to be able to grab it. Okay. We'll head back to base now. Alright, that's not too bad. We'll take care of the pirate event just to get it over with. I think I'm gonna grab a second minion thing. I have the minion buff down here somewhere. Apparently I don't. Never mind. I'm an idiot. And that's okay. Don't worry about it. Alright. I am in hard mode now, so the drops for Pirate Invasion are better. But as a result, it's also a harder fight. Also, the parrots remind me of Murkrow from Pokemon. We have an ad break in just under 3 minutes. All right, we're over halfway through. Not bad. I do need to sell some stuff though, because eventually loot will start despawning if there's too much of it on the ground. Okay, so what can I know we can get rid of? We can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. Okay. The mount from the pirate event was nerfed, and you can only get it in master mode anyways, so it's not a huge deal. I definitely wasn't ready for this event, but I just wanted to get it to despawn, you know. Alright. I think if you kill fast enough, at least 3 or 4 of the Flying Dutchmen, aka the pirate ship, will spawn. Probably even more if you have like Battle Potion and Water Candle, etc. Alright. dropped. Don't need, don't, actually that is better than this. I mean, it's more or less the same thing. One just looks better than the other. All right. Oh yeah, that was a thing. I forgot how I had it set up. All right. Now, it's awesome that you can get Rod of Discord from the from him this early, rather than having to wait until like really far into the game to do so. We already have one, so we're not going to keep it. Ad is about the proc. I will see you all shortly. Let's see. Corsair. Deckhand. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's my water candle. Okay. That's actually fine then. All right, everyone, we are back. I am going to extend the sky bridge from this side, and we're gonna be done with that. We did the pirate event. Nothing significant dropped, but it's okay because money never hurts to have it. Ah. All right. It's a lot easier to build down than it is up when it comes to these tiles. So it's going to be a little awkward until we get there. I don't even know how far up I need to go. We can check the map though. Hopefully everyone has been enjoying the Terraria, the Palace Cats we looked at. It's been pretty chill compared to the Pokemon, which, while the Pokemon is chill, it's a lot harder. That being said, there are boss fights I'm gonna have to do that are going to be a real hoot and a holler, and I'm only somewhat looking forward to those. Like Skeletron Prime, any of the bosses in hard mode that I struggle with. I got past Moonlord, and I got like halfway through the post Moonlord progression in Calamity on my first character, and boy, some of them were like, bruh, how do you expect people to do this? So there will be streams where I more or less spend most of the stream building an arena, thinking I can beat the boss, getting my ass kicked, and then figuring out where we go from there, you know? It's so high up. I mean, it's fine, but it's definitely further up than I thought. It was like 800 something, I think. Because it was in space. And I mean, that was intentional. I'll probably end up grabbing rope and I'll drop it down. Then I'll collect the platform entirely, because it's easier to climb rope than it is to go up a ladder. Okay, that's not too bad. I'll also want to put torches every so often, because in the dark I'm not going to be able to see any of this. Red sky at night, Sailor's Delight. Red sky in morning, sailors take warning. I forget the science behind it, but red sky at morning, bad weather. Don't want bad weather. No bad weather. Not on this channel. That's actually probably pretty close. Let's go over. Ah! Nah! Wrong button! I goofed it. I 100% goofed it. The worst part is it's not even a good mount because it doesn't have flight. So it's like, Alright. Rely on low grav to get us there. Okay, good. I probably don't have enough because it took almost the whole stack to even make enough to get that high. Yeah, it's gonna require probably like another 200 minimum. All right. Let's find some more wood. Yoink. No, we don't want corruption wood. No corruption wood here. I can't use it because I'm pretty sure it does spread corruption. So instead, we're just gonna blow it all up. Like in that one movie, damn you all to hell, you damn dirty apes, look what you've done. Oh yeah, gators. I mean, maybe it's possible to throw the ebon wood in shimmer and get a different kind of wood, but I don't know, and I haven't found shimmer in this run yet. This is a boss. It's the boss text. Well, I'm not ready for this, so we're logging out. No, thank you, good sir. Yeah, that's not happening. When I fight Skeletron Prime is the hardest of the three. I need a boss arena, and I don't have a boss arena for it. So that was really easy. All right. We're gonna take down some of these trees while we're here, replant them, of course, as is tradition. I also like that it's called Pearl Wood. It's kind of pretty. And then they're very, like, this is the Lorax kind of trees in terms of their coloring, with like a relatively light pastel even blossoming. Words are hard, I mean leaves, not blossoming. Blossoming is a flower thing. Okay. Ooh, starfruit, nice. Better quality food items. In fact, we'll nom one of those right now for a medium stat buff. Alright, so we're actually gonna put the hollowed biome teleporter at our base so we don't have to go further each time just to reach it, you know? Yoink. Yoink. And then we'll put it right here. And then we'll go to snow. And then we go all the way over. Make some wood while we're here, giggity. And by wood, I mean platforms. It's gonna take a minute, but we'll get back. And one may be like, Meownwell, what's the point of the sky bridge if you have pylons? Well, the sky bridge lets us stay in space if we need to do sky fishing, or if we want to do Moonlord on those platforms instead of doing a minecart setup. And also lets me find the Skylands. So it's less useful, but it's still useful. Okay, Acid Lake, good. We are almost back to where we needed to be. Then we'll finish extending the bridge, as it were. And we'll put lanterns so we know where we are. Then we'll want to go back to base and grab a rope and then drop it all the way down. Ow. Okay, good. That's fine. No. Alright. Oh, I don't have my pet out. Whoops, there you go. I mean, it doesn't feel like we did a lot today, but we have our sky bridge over half of the map. We were able to farm the destroyer a few times. We remember where we are, which means we'll be able to come back tomorrow and we'll probably try to find enough heart lanterns so we can set up a proper arena for the aquatic scourge and another boss that I still need to do. Okay. We're almost there. I know I've been saying we're almost there the whole damn time, but we really are almost there. Maybe like another 10. Okay. We don't need the slime event, but we did use up a lot of slime on sticky bombs, so I probably will do the slime event just to replenish that resource. It falls from the sky for a while, so we do still have time. Okay, we can get rid of that. Okay. Doesn't need to be perfect, just needs to be relatively consistent so I can see where we're going at night. I already have the giant feather, but it was a pain to get, so I'm not gonna throw it away. Let's eat the dragon fruit. Nom 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 nom. And let's go back to base. Let's put some things away. Quick stack. Anything ice related has been going into the nice box because it's nice, nice, baby. Okay, that's gonna be fine then. These will start to grow. I think pink slime can spawn from this event, but I'm not certain. We're also gonna put some of our platforms away since we're done building those for a minute. They are technically material. Okay. Let's put some potions away while we're here. We can do some multitasking. Okay. I need a rope. I have to remember which one I put that in. Unless I got rid of all my rope, which is absolutely a possibility. I may have gotten rid of all my rope, so then we'd be looking for cobwebs or silk instead. I think I did. Oops. That's for the one boss. That'll do for now, I guess. Let's go back to killing these slimes. We need gel. Gel for the hair. Gel for the flamethrower. Gel for all the good things. And potions. And unicorns. I forget how many you have to farm in order to proc the king to show up. I know if you don't kill enough, the event will like despawn because you didn't finish it in time. I guess I'll put some slime banners down since I am going to be killing slimes for a minute. It's one of those things where my next Steven, I'm trying to crack it, but it doesn't want to cooperate. But if I wrench it too hard, then I'll hurt myself more than I want to. So, you know, that's not ideal. There he is. Okay, King Slime. Not a hard boss. One of the earliest bosses in pre-hard mode you can fight. More of a, I want the slime. Give me the goo, my dude. And it's over. Alright. We don't need slime gun. Let's throw some of these things away real quick. And by throwing away, I mean vendor them. Yeah, not a material. That's fine. That's relatively interesting, but I'd rather not. I also already have a solidifier, so that's like a non-issue. We're gonna clean up the inventory a bit before we look at some more palace cats and then find someone to raid. Consumables. Do I not have a... I don't. I guess we'll just eat that and then make room there. And then we'll do the same thing with... Peach. To make room for... Iron Skin. Because I need those for harder bosses. Okay. Okay, good. I have plenty of torches, so I'm gonna hold on to that slime. I'm actually gonna vendor the bombs, because I already have the dynamite instead, and the dynamite's better. Just in case I still need one of these, we're gonna keep it. This is the material, so we want to keep that. It's such a tease. It's like, the curve is flipped, and there's a second leaf. So for all intents and purposes, it's almost the exact same thing, but it's not. All right. That vent, that creates something, so we'll just put it there for now. We'll do the same thing with that. I'm gonna hold on to the shark fin, knowing I need to farm sharks. We have enough dynamite. Suppose I'll finish up grabbing up the rest of the slime. Right off, and I'm actually gonna write down what we need to do for tomorrow. We want... So yeah, tomorrow we need to get enough shark fins to create seafood. That will allow us to farm the aquatic scourge. Because the only other way you'd be able to farm the aquatic scourge without the summoning item is you need to have the acid rain event spawn. And I think currently at the highest tier the acid rain event can be, it will be aquatic scourge at the end of that. After that, well, after that / around that same time, I also need enough heart lanterns because I need heart lanterns in my aquatic scourge arena. And wherever I plan on fighting Skeletron Prime, it might be here. I already have the heart lanterns. I'll want to get an arena set up for that as well. So ideally tomorrow, we are able to have the third mechanical boss down. And I think that will allow us to work towards fighting Plantera, aka the jungle boss. Like the first jungle boss. There's still a bunch of other bosses that Calamity added, but it's the little shop of horrors with the giant pink/purple bulbs in the jungle, you know? So yeah, I would say we made great progress today, and I'm pleased with that. Lord willing, VOD friends, lurkers, everyone who decided to stop by live, such as Sylvie, Pizza, HQ, Yumi. Thank you for being here. Thank you for chatting. I hope you have a good rest of your Meownday into a Tuesday. That you make good choices. Hang in there. It is going to be okay. Let's save. Look at some more palace cats. And then we're gonna find someone to raid. More monetization. But yeah, this is Teru. She passed within the past few days. You hate to see it. High infant mortality rate due to weak immune system. Toxoplasmosis is lethal in palace cats. She was too pure for this world. More Teru. Love the pink snoot. Love this healthy whisker subsystem. This was taken by Chica. I also love the way it has whiskers. She has whiskers coming out of her eyebrows. Very round head compared to like the Lev bloodline, which has the dent in the middle. Super adorable. Truly one of God's finest creatures. Even more Teru. She's getting her rest on, just laying on a log. I got a really nice orange peat there. You can tell that she's related to Gnar because she's got the Gnar eyes, but she's got the rounded head like Bull and Polly. And then this is Fang Fang. I love that raised eyebrow. It reminds me of the Rock. The eyes almost look like two different colors. It's mainly because of the lighting. You got some golden hour light going on. You got this dent in the middle. I don't know if they're related to Lev, but it's also possible that other bloodlines have the dent in the middle. It very much feels like, you like jazz? And it's just truly a fantastic specimen. This one is brought to us by YS Penny, uploaded by Corrune 411. I want to boop the nose so badly. And then this is also Polly, taken by Haru Manuel, taken a few days ago this year. Peak weather for the Palace Cat. Apparently it's like -50 right now in Siberia, and that's fucking wild. We'll be back shortly. All right, Meow, and we're back. This last one we'll look at. This is a picture of Bull from the Nasu Animal Kingdom in Japan. Once again, taken by Haru Manuel. Bull is either been just fed, which is why he's licking his lips, or he's about to be fed and he probably saw a cameraman that needs to be eaten. Truly, some of God's finest creatures. Thank you everyone who showed up today, who stopped by live to watch. Thank you for the lurkers. We're gonna be back same time tomorrow, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern. We're gonna try to beat Skeletron and get into, well, Skeletron Prime, and get into doing jungle stuff, Plantera, everything that would ensue with beating the 3 mechanical bosses. Stay safe, everyone. I did find someone to raid, so we're gonna send them some love. All right, let's see. I think this will technically work. Let's make sure they're actually streaming. They are. Awesome. Yeah, all right then. They're doing Terraria. I don't think it's Calamity, but that's okay. Hopefully they actually allow raiding. Not everyone does. Or they only allow raids from big streams, you know? Let's make sure that's actually spelled right. It is. They do. Awesome. This is Raindrop VT. They're a VTuber. They're also playing Terraria. Let's give them some love. Pay it forward. All that good stuff. I will see everyone tomorrow. Take care. Thank you for being here.
I mean, I know we can do it. It's not hard.
That's what I thought with the eyeball.
This ain't my best day, but you know what? I still slay, even on my worst day.
There's so much going on right now.
Meownwell raided my stream with 3 views. OMG, hi.